to SCL Round 1. Okay. Okay, so this is our league, and the only little twist is that there is one imposter that I cannot reveal to you guys, and no one knows except for him. That person will have to take out one person at least during this race in Australia with short qualifying, and that, if they don't do that, they will be disqualified from the race and will get no points, obviously. I spun a wheel half an hour ago to decide that, and they are the only person that knows that they are the imposter. Everyone else will just have to be racing normally to try and get as high up as possible. Let's see how this goes. Waiting for 2 more people currently to join. Okay. It'll be short qualifying and a 25% race for round 1, but from every other round forwards it'll be reverse championship order. Going to be starting without GTEJ for as he hasn't joined yet. Let's get into short qualifying here in Australia. Okay then, here we are then for short qualifying here in Australia. Let's see if anyone's going to come out in the first minute. And I think that is Ziggy in the bottom right coming out now, and a Red Bull. So the Red Bull and Mercedes are out. So that is L-Plan out and Ziggy Zag out. L-Plan now on his outlap, and same with Ziggy then. Everyone else has stayed in for now, apart from Alex Frush, who has also now come out in the McLaren. Most people coming out then on their outlaps. We have Numicorn, the Sneaky Lagger, Ziggy Zag, Voting Web, Master Mad, L-Plan, Hat, and Ryan 2779. Who's going to be starting their lap first then? It'll probably be Ziggy or L-Plan, who they're just at the front. Ziggy probably will slow up to get out of the dirty air of L-Plan, but we will see. Coming into the last corner then, L-Plan to start his lap will go on board as yellows in sector 3, but L-Plan starts his lap then. Going to be on board with him for this lap? No, we're not. Into turn 1, he goes a bit deep, but all out it was good. Ziggy has started his lap behind and has not waited. Good couple of corners through there. And Ziggy's still there behind. Most people have started their laps now, apart from Own Master, Ryan and Voting Web. L-Plan then coming through those couple of corners and has had quite a strong lap so far in the Rebel. Ooh, big lock up though through the fourth last corner, and apart from that it was a good lap, but that could have ruined it for him. Let's see, what's the time then for L-Plan? It's a 1:18.8. And now Ziggy crossed the line with a 1:21, so 3 seconds quicker than Ziggy, even with a lockup. And he gets a 1:21.8. As now the sneaky lagger crosses the line and is a 1:19.7, and Hat gets a 1:19.1. So fastest so far is L-Plan, even with a slight lockup. Numicorn sets a 1:26 on his lap out. Ryan now coming through the chicane through there. Goes a bit deep, but rules are on regular, so he's not going to get the track limits warning for that one. So Ziggy right now with the slowest lap time, but it is short qualifying, so there will be another chance to get out, and Alex is still in the pits. Maybe with a fault, I'm not entirely sure. Ryan crosses the line and goes quickest. That was a very strong lap from Ryan, who hit a 1:18.2, 6/10 quicker than L-Plan, who now comes in on his in lap, as Alex gets a bit of oversteer through there and is on. Is that wet tyres? Is that a glitch? Why is he on wet tyres? What? Why is Alex on wet tyres? That is not a good choice of tyre, and he has done the Ferrari. And we're going to watch him on his out lap, but I think he's probably going to come in as well, because it's a bone dry circuit and he's on wet tyres. What is this from Alex Thrush and McLaren as he spins again? And no wonder. What is he doing? I don't know, and I think O'Master will be in on his in lap. Yep. So O'Master in, Ziggy also coming in. But why is Alex on wet tyres? McLaren, what have you done? A Sneaky and L-Plan have gone out for another outlap, but they're on mediums. Well, Sneaky's on mediums and L-Plan is on another set of softs. But let's have a look then, because will the mediums have the pace to the softs? Definitely not. That is a massive setback though for Alex Thrush, who's gone out on wets. Let's see what Sneaky can do on mediums. He's gonna warm up on his outlap then, but will the mediums do the trick or not? I'm not entirely sure. Let's go back down to Alex, and yes, he is in. Sneaky now is coming through the final couple of corners to start his lap, trying to get heat into the tyres before the start of the lap as he gets through the last corner with a good exit out. But on medium tyres, how good will the lap be? Oh, bit really deep into turn one. Luckily though, standard rules, so that won't affect him, because probably didn't lose much time through there, and that's a good sequence of corners for him. The car is turning really nice for him, unlike the other McLaren of Alex, who is now in the pits. But why has he gone out on a set of wets? Is Alex... I don't know. Anyways, Sneaky coming down the straight and getting through these corners well. Maybe a bit of track limits, but nothing really to bother him. There's yellows in sector 3, that is where he is now. Green flags though, which we can get back. Ryan still has the fastest lap with a 1:18.2. What a lap that was. L-Plan has set a lap 1/10 slower though, so he has gone out again. As Sneaky sets a 1:18.8 on medium tyres. I'll give credit to him for that, because he also went deep into turn 1. Wow, that is really good from Sneaky. As Alex has now finally chosen the right set of tyres to go out. So I don't know what happened there. What did McLaren give him? So he's on his out lap, and everyone else I think is on their hot lap, apart from Ziggy and Ryan, who are in the pits. Lumicorn coming down into these two corners, where everyone seems to be gutting them, and he gets through them really nicely. He's in P7 so far, but this is a good lap for him, as Ziggy is still in the pits. And Voting Web goes quickest. On soft tyres in the Ferrari, he sets a 1:18.176. What a lap that was from him. But what can Lumicorn do back? Let's have a look. He sets a 1:19.2. Not as good as the rest, but still a decent lap as he goes deep into turn 2. And he spun! Oh, he's lost his front wing. I mean, luckily that was his in lap, but ooh, big spin there for him. Let's go down to Alex, who is on his first lap then, on soft tyres. Let's see what he can do. He's the first person I've seen that's not cut the corner, but he has gone deep into the next corner. So the sequence of corners, I don't know, it would have invalidated his lap time, but it's regular rules, so it hasn't. So Alex is going to come through here with another track limits warning if it was on strict rules, but through the final corner it's decent. And let's see what time he can set, not on wet tyres but on softs. He goes quick with a 1:19.0, and he goes just a bit quicker than Lumicorn as he spins on his in lap again. Wow, I don't know what that was for, but okay. See who else is out. I think, yep, Lumicorn's on his in lap, but Master Mad looks like he is going quick. Let's have a look. Gets the turn in. That is beautiful from him. And this is a good sequence of corners into the last couple of corners. Oh, he's in. Okay. I didn't. And Ziggy is now on his out lap. He has gone slowest so far, but everyone else has gone twice, I think, apart from Alex. But Ziggy now on his out lap for his second hot lap on a fresh set of softs, I think. I think Sneaky's on his in lap, but let's just have a look. Yeah, he's going quite slowly. So Ziggy on his out lap. Oh, Ryan has spun it. That is a massive spin. I don't think that was his hot lap though. And that was bad. If it was his hot lap, that was unlucky for him. As Alex now comes in the pits, but Ziggy is now, he's gone through that corner where Master spun. Oh, and he's locked up into the second last corner. That's not going to get him the exit out of this final corner. That was not so good from him in the Mercedes. Let's see how good this lap can be then. Riding on board with him, L-Plan and Sneaky I think have gone out again. Again he goes really deep and has to get this car slowed down into turn 1. And there's yellows ahead, but the Ferrari gets out of the way of him. not a good turn 4 either, but let's see what he can do for the rest of the lap. It's alright so far. Voting Web and Hart and Hats, I'm just going to call him, is out on their outlaps, and same with Numicorn. Ziggy didn't have a great start to the lap with the lock-up at the second last corner, but let's see what he can do. A Sneaky goes quickest with a 1:17.5. What a lap that was from him. That was lovely. A Ziggy now getting through the fourth last corner. Let's see what his lap time is then. That's decent, not a lock up through the second last corner this time. And a decent exit it was. Didn't take curb, but how good of a lap was it? It stays and keeps him in last, because it wasn't a quicker lap. Not so good from Ziggy, but with 3 minutes left in the session, I don't think he'll be able to get out again. Voting Web on his hot lap now, I think. As he gets through turn 4, and then the slingshot back through there was lovely. Just about keeps it in track limits. As he gets through here, oh, that would have been track limits. Sneaky has set his last time as a 1:17.5, so he's got provisional pole. 1:17.5 for the rest of the field to beat. Let's see what they can do. Oh, and Voting Web cuts the corner, and that is a massive spin for him, and that could have cost him pole position there. He was looking like he was on a great lap, and then a spin through that section. That section looks like it's going to be a really difficult one for the rest of the race, as I think Ryan's now on his hot lap, but I'm not sure he's on his in lap. L-Plan did not set a quicker lap time, I don't think. Unless, oh no, he's still on his hot lap into the second last corner. He gets round. Nope, he's in. Okay. Alex sets a, nope, he's on a hot lap now. So Alex has just come out. And Masterman is also coming out again as well. Decent through that section from Alex, and Voting Web looked a lot quicker through that section actually. That's where he could have gained the time, and then the spin. I feel for him. Sneaky's going to try and come out again as he's on his outlap, but I don't think anyone else can beat him. Alex through there. Numicorn comes to start his lap. And where Voting Web spun, that's good from Alex. And Ryan sets a 1:17.3. What a lap that was from the Aston Martin of Ryan. What a lap. And Alex, I think, takes a bit too much curb through that section. And then track limits through third last turn. Into the chicane that comes out into the final corner. What can Alex set as his time? He sets a 1:18.3, which puts him into P4 for now. Voting Web on his in lap, and same with Hats. So that is a good rundown for now, but I don't know, I think Numicorn is on a hot lap. Let's have a look. No, doesn't look like it. So that looks like that will be the rundown, but Sneaky still may have a time to beat as Numicorn gets around the last couple of corners. That did not look quick at all, but let's have a look. The time is a 1:19.0. It doesn't boost his position. P7, but Voting Web, I'm pretty sure, might be on a hot lap, and same with Sneaky. Let's have a look at Sneaky first. Let's see, he's got 2 minutes to get to the end of the lap, which should be quite easy. Ziggy I don't think has gone out again. He has, but it doesn't look too good for him. As Ryan has crashed out and is out of the session. That is massive. As Sneaky could now take not provisional, but pole. He's getting through the last corner now. That was lovely. Down the straight. ERS deploy finished. And it's Voting Web who's retired from the session as well. So Sneaky P2 for the race, but that is your grid rundown for you. And what a qualifying that was. So that is your grid rundown for you. It's Ryan from Sneaky, from Voting Web from Alex. Then in P5 it's Hatch from P6 L-Plan. And Lumicorn just double checking with me if EJ or Contrail were the imposter, but they weren't. So as we start the race in Australia. Yeah, Ryan, what a lap time that was. 1:17.2. But the race is where you score points. It's classic Will Buxton style. Here in SCL, the Small Creators League. Let's see what the Australian Grand Prix has for us. Eight seconds till the race start. Let's see. As we go to 5 red lights for the Australian Grand Prix here in 2023, and it's lights out and away we go. That was quite a good start from the Sneaky Lagger, as there's a lot happening behind. Alex goes down to P9 and Sneaky takes the lead of the race from Ryan, who cuts the corner to stay ahead, and Ziggy Zag is out of the race, and I think that was Alex who took him out. I'm not entirely sure. It's Numicorn gets into the lead, but only for a split second, as he now has lost his right front end plate. Sneaky with the lead from Ryan from Hat. Numicorn P4, but Ziggy Zag is out of the race. Ryan coming back at Sneaky down this straight, though he has a lot of slipstream, trying to pull out. No. And the safety car is now out. As you just saw there, Hats has gone round, but the safety car is out. That is massive. Yeah, Numicorn has to come in, and I think most of the grid will do. No, but Sneaky stays out. He is hoping for another safety car, maybe. But Sneaky and L-Plan have stayed out when the rest of the field has come in, which I think was the better thing to do, as it's only a 15-lap race. And how many safety cars will we get? This is big. And Ryan P3 from Hats, but Numicorn has come out in last, but he had to change his front wing, and that was the reason. Wow. SCL-Round is just sticking behind, but this is an early safety car, so AWS have predicted that it will be a one stop if you started on softs and you pit lap 5. However, will that be? Because most people have pitted now on lap 1 to see. Numicorn gets ahead of Alex first, but is he gonna have to give that place back? Yep, he will. So did think, is he though? How has Numicorn jumped Alex there? Is that gonna be a penalty, or Numicorn has jumped and overtaken Alex? So the safety car is probably out for one more lap, but that's massive. As now Sneaky's into, that is a massive L for him, as he's now come in and come out in last place. What a bad strategy for McLaren this entire race weekend. Qualifying, Alex went out on wets, and now Sneaky has pit one lap later the safety car and has just realised, and now from first to last, that could change the whole complexion of this race, as L-Plan has the lead but also hasn't pit, as he is on softs as well. Ryan Hatch voting well but on mediums though. Master mad on hards. Numicorn also on mediums as well as Alex, but Sneaky's gone on to hards, and this could be a very strange race for McLaren, who are now 7th and 8th. Just trying to get from the drivers who took Siggy out, just in case it was the imposter, and the safety car is now in this lap, so L-Plan will be controlling the face of the field. She's going slowly, and Ryan looking to get a better start than him. However, this could be massive. Sneaky needs a massive start, but 7 and 8 for McLaren. That's not so good. Into the chicane before the race start. We're going through the final corner now. Who's going to get the better start? Ryan L-Plan has. This could be crazy. It's 3 wide as we restart the race, and it is L-Plan who gets a very good getaway, and Ryan has to defend off Hatch. Behind, it's still Sneaky Lagger at the tail end of this race, and it's poor from McLaren so far. Red Bull showing sparks, and that was a lovely getaway from him on softs though. That is the only thing he might have to come in again. Gonna go on board with him. Sneaky still quite far behind. His field is bunched up as Numicorn looking to make a move on Master, but he has to back out, otherwise he would have gone straight into the back of him. However, he gets a much better exit from those 2 corners, but he's held up by him. And then now Alex has spun round Numicorn. who for the second time in this race has lost his front wing, and both of it. That was massive, and that means now another safety car is out, and that means Alex is going to have to come in again, as well as Numicorn, the two owners of this league. And that now has proved to be a massive loss for the sneaky lacquer, who, if he stayed out for that safety car, he could have come in. But also for L-Plan, who again could have come in, and he still can. And he probably should come in now, should L-Plan. But that was a massive crash. And that is now speeding under virtual safety car from Hats. So that has caused him a drive-through penalty. So what a race restart this is now. Wow. So Hats has now had to come in because he has a drive-through penalty, and that could really cost him now. And DRS is now enabled. Sneaky is now up to P4, so he has had a lovely restart, but 26 seconds behind is Alex Frosch and Numicorn, who had to pit under that virtual safety car, and that has cost them a lot of time, and so much time that Hat has come out ahead with a drive-through. Both of them having to change their front wings, and Numicorn for a second time. That is very, very unlucky. Ryan still second in this race, behind L-Plan, and out of DRS for now. Let's go on board with him quickly. It's a 2.5 second gap to voting web, but that is massive, as Alex and Hats and Numicorn are 20 seconds behind the rest of the field. This is going to be a massive fight between two rivals of Numicorn and Alex Frosch, but if you are a Sky Q or a Sky Glass customer, make sure you smash that red subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of the action. And Alex has stopped. Alex has stopped on track and has lost 14 seconds. What happened there? He crashed, because now no front wing for Alex. I was literally just behind him. But what happened there? Alex Frosch, as he now has to come in again for another front wing change, and there's no safety car, so Numicorn now has clean air to work up towards Hats, who also has clean air to work up to his teammate in the other Alpha. And for the second time, Alex and Numicorn, and there's yellows in sector 1 and 2. What is it? I'm not sure. I think that was Numicorn off track with no front wing. So for the third time in 7 laps, Numicorn has to come in again. Oh wow. Ryan pretty much with the virtual lead of this race, with DRS as well on M-Plan, who still hasn't pitted, which he does have to do, and Sneaky might be lapped here. No, not Sneaky, Alex, sorry. But that is massive, and I think Numicorn is still without a front wing. Yes, but he stays out. No, I think he has a front wing. He does not have a front wing. Why has he stayed out? I don't know. But that is, again, massive. And he's going to have to go for the rest of the race now with Alex behind us. I just saw Twitch and now Numicorn has gone off track. But this could be, yeah, as you can see, Alex has now got to be waved blue flags and L-Plan is in. So that is poor strategies from Red Bull. And Ryan takes the lead by 2.6 seconds. But Alex is not letting Ryan pass. He is holding him up blatantly. And that is not allowed under blue flag conditions. Unless that is what he wants to do. I don't know, but this is not a no rules server, not server, league. And this has slowed him up so much so that he gets a 5-second penalty, does Alex Frosch, and Voting Web is now only 1.6 seconds behind instead of that 3 seconds. A bit laggy through there, but this is massive. And Voting Web could definitely gain the time back, and Sneaky has somehow managed to get up to P3. That proves how much of a goat he is. But Alex is really trying his game here to hold up Ryan, and this is content. Blue flag conditions, and he is not letting him pass, and he's gonna actually have to make a move. And Voting Web is now in his DRS as he finally gets past, and he gets another 5-second penalty. This Alex Frosch, what is he doing? I don't know, but that is massive. And he's gonna try and make a move, maybe. No, but he has held up Ryan there by so much. He now snaps. If Ryan was repassed, that would have been massive. And now there's yellows in sector 3 as Numicorn is off again. And I think he still has no front wing, but I don't know what he is doing. Whether he was trying, he's gonna try and be caught by the race leaders, I don't know, but that is the only possible outcome for him. Maybe, I have no idea what he's doing. And yet again, it's a 5-second penalty for Alex for ignoring blue flags, who is now hit off. And I don't know, but is that front wing damage for Voting Web? As Alex Frosch now has a 15-second penalty and is doing donuts as he is trying to take out Master Mad. Let's go on board with him. What is he trying to do here? Oh, and he's hit him. He has hit Master, who has got a 5-second penalty for colliding with him. That was not his fault, and he's now going to have to come in. That is massive. And now a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane for Master Mad. That is very painful for the Alfa Romeo, and that was not his fault. And now the virtual safety car has come out again. And now Alex Frosch is parked up in front of the pit lane to block off Master Mad, who is now behind him on track even. This is massive. And now Hatch has a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. I wasn't even paying attention, and now he has a drive-through again. An Alfa Romeo has a drive-through for speeding under the virtual safety car. That is massive. "15-second penalty for Alex, a 5 for Omar Samad, who has now been brake checked and has spun it. Wow. Voting Web still 2 seconds behind Ryan, but what a race this has been so far. Voting Web now 2 seconds behind Ryan, and 3 seconds behind him is Sneaky, and L-Plan then 10 seconds behind. And yes, Yellow's in sector 3, and that is Alex Rush again, spinning his way around. What is he trying to do here at the final corner? He's given up clearly on his race, but now could again really slow up Ryan, as he's going to just cut that corner completely. He's really given up. An 18-second penalty for him. What a bad race this has been so far. And that's 3 cars now lapped. And Hats, I think, still has a drive-through penalty. Ryan is being gained on by Voting Web. 5/10 on that lap with 3 laps to go. Alex is trying his very best. This Numicorn, without a front wing, is trying to fight O'Master as he goes really deep, this Numicorn. But how? What is this racing, I must say. An 18-second penalty for Alex. That is not good. As Numicorn hits the wall again, and Alex Rush is trying to take people out here. He's weaving on the straight. He's definitely been waiting for his, and he's been hit out. Alex Rush has been hit out of this race. And that was massive. And that can't be a safety car, because there isn't enough laps left on F122 to make it one. So now there's only 7 cars left in this race, and Haas still has a 3-second penalty, as well as maybe even a drive-through, I'm not sure. But Numicorn is now going to really have to fight O'Master, who is being lapped as of now from L-Plan in the Red Bull, who is now going to have to try and get past Numicorn, who again might do what Alex did and hold them up. He is. No, he's not. He's just going to get out of the way. He has no front end, but no! That has invited O'Master to push him wide, and Numicorn with no front wing is still battling out there, and he spun. On lap 13, it's a spin from Numicorn, and Voting Web has lost a lot of time and is now 3.7 seconds behind Ryan. But wow, this is really insane. And then a lock-off as well there for Voting Web. I don't think his tyres are suiting him. But this has been a massive race from Ryan. Is he going to cross the line for the final lap of this race? And wow, what a race, and what drama there has been, as Numicorn is now 9 seconds behind O'Master, and Hats with a 3-second penalty. But wow, this race has been insane. L-Plan 9 seconds behind Sneaky, who's 3.2 behind Voting Web, but Ryan has out and out pace here, as this yellow's in sector 3. Not sure what for. I think it is Numicorn, as he's now going to cross the line for his final lap. But it is Ryan in the lead of this race. It will be Sneaky and Voting Web's maybe battle, if Voting Web might lock up somewhere along here, but it looks like a Ryan win here in Australia. The corner where he is, nearly. Voting Webber's missed that corner again, and Sneaky's gained 4 tenths through there, and there's yellows in sector 1, and that is Nubicorn going slow. But at the final lap of this race, it's Ryan who's going to take the win in Australia. Round 1, it's a Ryan win, and for the first time ever in SCL, we have Ryan as a race winner.
Let me just pull out some NASCAR looking type of shit wall ride, man.
Alex, what happened there?
Well, I'm just too good, unfortunately.
By the way, everyone, Alex was the imposter.
Yeah, we got this. No way! Oh, snappers, man. How'd you guys know? I thought it was airplane. Yeah, he tried to take me out. No wonder.
Nubicorn went pretty much that whole race with no front wing.
Honestly, I thought it was voting web, but that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was hoping for Alex to actually do next race for more.
If Alex went out 1 lap earlier, there would have been a safety car.
Yeah, maybe you went out one too late. Well, I'm sorry. Very sorry. So, B2 next race, let's go. Love to see it. I don't know.
And next race, maybe don't forget to set the formation lap on.
Formation up, yeah. But
Oh, yeah.
Formation up. Yeah, let's do formation. Because we love people to be down here.
And on the podium then, it is a win for Ryan, P2 for voting, and a P3 it is for Sneaky. That was a great race. Now let's join in with the voice chat then and see what they have to say.
Should we do some twist on the next race? Like everyone is on wets and dry.
Nah, Alex, why did you go on wets? Why'd you go on wets in quali?
Oh, I'm just built different.
Ah, makes sense. You spun like 5 times at turn 1.
It's raining over there. It's raining in Brazil. In Switzerland? Yeah, that's where I'm from. Totally. You're from Sweden.
There was so much I got, but so much I missed.
And I had no idea. Look, I only had 3 seconds of penalties, so technically I wasn't that dirty.
Wait.
Actually, I don't know what happened to my 20 seconds of penalties, but whatever. Well done, Horse. Well done.
Wait, Alex, were you the one that took out Ziggy?
Yeah. Yes.
So why were you trying to take out someone else?
No one noticed. That was like. I noticed. I was trying to make it like lap 1 carnage. It was pretty. Yeah, I basically just straight line turn 1.
Oh yeah, nearly got taken out by.
Oh wait, we got your Alex's event.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in 1 hour. Got taken
Oh, I'm gonna stop streaming now. That was.
Yeah, I know. Nearly straight. Was in 7 minutes. It's in 8 minutes. Yeah. Okay, I got stop recording. No way.
What is in 8 minutes?
Actually, wait.